Author Dan Brown of Da Vinci Code fame is about to have another new book out. He joins us now to talk about Origin. Dan, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the book. Origin opens with inventor Edmund Kirsch traveling to the Library of Montserrat in Spain. So why is he there?
Well, Edmund is a scientist. He's a futurist. He has made a discovery that he believes will shake the foundations of all world religion. And he has traveled to this monastery to visit the Parliament of Religions, where he's meeting with religious leaders essentially to tell them that their days are numbered.
Oh, interesting. All right, so Robert Langdon is also in Spain. So what brought him from Harvard to Spain?
Well, he's been invited to an announcement made by Edmund Kirsch at the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao. That just spectacular, ultra-modern architecture there in Bilbao, and it's a rather exciting place to set a book, and that's what drew me to Spain.
Yeah, so how much research did you do in Spain?
A couple of years. I actually lived in Spain as a child, went to University of Seville for a semester, and spent a couple years on and off going back and forth to Spain, set the book in Bilbao, Barcelona, Seville, Madrid, and of course anybody who hasn't been to Spain, it is one of the great European countries, and Barcelona is one of the terrific art cities in the world.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And of course, art history has been crucial to many of your novels, with famous paintings playing key roles. What can you tell us about the art in Origin?
Yeah, well, it's funny because Langdon is very much a classicist. He can tell you a lot about Leonardo da Vinci, much less about modern and contemporary art. So he finds himself kind of a fish out of water in this world of contemporary art, where a painting might be just a giant white canvas with a red blotch, or a wheelbarrow with a rubber duck in it, and you have to figure out, why is this art? How does it move you? And so he actually, like many of us who look at modern art, struggles a bit with trying to understand what makes it art.
Interesting. And for readers interested in the fascinating aspects of art, conspiracy theories, and secret history that fill your novels, where should people go to learn more?
Well, obviously, you guys have a terrific museum of art right there, and that's the first stop. And you know, you should maybe read Origin of Species, read the Bible, read everything you can about Antonio Gaudi, and that should be a pretty good primer.
So, what do you hope people take away from this book?
I hope they take away a desire to have a dialogue with people whose ideas are not their own. We live in a world where it's very difficult, because we're so politically correct, to really say what we're thinking. There is an enormous rift now between creationism and evolutionary science, a rift that needs to be bridged through dialogue. And I hope that this book on some level sparks that dialogue.
And of course, coming right out of this book, you are going to have an event in Dallas. You're going to be at the Dallas Museum of Art. Is that correct?
I am. I can't wait.
We look forward to having you here. All right, Dan Brown, thanks for being with us today. And you can look for Dan Brown's new book, Origin. It's available October 3rd.